Welcome to the Funding and Fund Management 2024-2025 training module facilitated by Engagement Leadership and Service. The objectives of this module include to understand how money is allocated to registered student organizations and where to apply for funding, determine how and where your organization should manage funds, and to understand general practices for fundraising on campus. The funding opportunities that will be covered within this module include student activity fees, which encompass one-time allocations and all-campus allocations, academic departments, Student Affairs Diversity Fund, Residence Hall Association allocations, and on-campus solicitation, also known as fundraising. Student Government Association receives funding to allocate to student organizations each year. The first method of student activity fee allocations is through one-time allocations. These funds are available for registered student organizations to present programs which they would otherwise be unable to present. The guidelines and application for one-time allocations can be found at sga.uga.edu. And the second form of student activity fee allocated funds is through all-campus allocations. Organizations must receive one-time allocations or funding from the Student Affairs Diversity Fund for 2 consecutive years in order to be eligible for all-campus allocations. This form of allocation provides funding for a single fiscal year, meaning that the organization must go through the process of all-campus allocations each fiscal year. All spending through all-campus allocations must adhere to student activity fee guidelines, which can be found on the Student Affairs Business Office website. Academic departments may allocate student activity fee funding to organizations advised in the department and/or whose programs benefit the mission of the department. If you are interested in funding through academic departments, please contact the academic department directly for more information on their specific timeline and procedures. One tip to keep in mind is to submit registration early to ensure that your organization is eligible to receive this funding. The Vice President of Student Affairs has established the Student Affairs Diversity Fund for campus diversity initiatives. The goal of the Student Affairs Diversity Fund is to support initiatives that promote understanding, inclusion, and acceptance within the University of Georgia community. The guidelines and request form for the Student Affairs Diversity Fund can be found on the Student Affairs page and search Student Affairs Diversity Fund. The Residence Hall Association uses a portion of its funds to provide allocations for student organizations who are putting on programs which will benefit the residents who are living on campus. Requests through the Residence Hall Association can be made for up to $900. For more information about submitting a request for Residence Hall Association funding, please contact RHA via email at rha@uga.edu. Regarding on-campus solicitation, registered student organizations may fundraise on campus to defray the cost of the organization's events and activities. All organizations wishing to solicit or fundraise on university grounds and/or in university facilities must obtain a permit. On-campus solicitation requests are submitted through a form on the Involvement Network. For more information about the solicitation approval process, please view the solicitation training module. Banking options available for student organizations include the following. The first are agency accounts. Agency accounts are created through the Student Affairs Business Office located on the first floor of Tate Student Center. Agency accounts are on-campus accounts, which are excellent for fundraising. Funds do carry over from year to year, and no interest is associated with agency accounts. All t-shirts, printed and promotional items should be ordered through the UGA Mart online platform. Please note that checks, debit cards, and withdrawals are not available through agency accounts. Funds can be spent with intra-university charges, such as tape print and copy services, within the UGA Mart purchasing system with payment requests for vendor invoices and for individual reimbursements. Funds within agency accounts are managed by the student organization. The Student Affairs Business Office will assist with processing transactions and making purchases as needed. More information on agency accounts can be found at the Student Affairs Business Office website. An additional banking option is allocated funds accounts. Allocated funds accounts must be used by organizations receiving funds from all campus allocations and academic departments. Note that outside checking accounts are not permitted for these groups. Money does not roll over from year to year with allocated funds accounts. Leftover money is therefore transferred to a different UGA account on June 30th of the fiscal year. All t-shirts, printed, and promotional items should be ordered through the UGA Mart purchasing platform. Peer-to-peer payment services, such as Venmo, are not permitted with allocated funds accounts. And the funds within these accounts are subject to student activity fee guidelines, which can be found on the Student Affairs Business Office website. An alternative banking option is off-campus accounts. Student organizations should maintain a Federal Employers Identification Number, also known as an FEIN, and avoid using an individual's Social Security number for the organization's banking purposes. Organizations must pay all financial obligations promptly. Organizations should require the treasurer to submit monthly reports to other executive officers and the advisor, when applicable, to demonstrate the compliance with organization's fiscal standards. Recommended business practices for off-campus accounts can be found on the Student Affairs Business Office website on the Management of Private Funds page. While peer-to-peer payment is a popular platform usage on campus, such as Venmo, PayPal, and Square Cash, they are fast and easy, but present limitations and risks to student organizations. It is not recommended that student organizations use peer-to-peer payment services for dues, donations, t-shirt orders, etc. Duplicate accounts can present issues of outsiders making an account with your student organization's name attached to it. If this platform is utilized, please consider accountability for the member that receives funds on behalf of the organization. This could include transaction notes, including the organization name and what the funds go towards. If you have an agency account or receive student activity fee allocations, you do have the option to set up a secure payment portal through the UGA OneCart office. This payment portal can be used for dues, merchandise, and donations. Examples of usage of this portal include event tickets, member dues, and fundraisers. If you are interested in finding out more information about the secure payment portal through the OneCart office, please visit the OneCart office's website under the Dues, Merch, and Donations page. Engagement Leadership and Service is located on the first floor of Tate Student Center in Suite 102. Our website is els.uga.edu. Our email is ugaels@uga.edu. And our phone number is 706-542-6396. The Student Affairs Business Office is also located on the first floor of Tate Student Center in Suite 126. Their website is located on the Student Affairs website. Their email is sabo@uga.edu. And their phone number is 706-542-8514. Thank you so much.